Get it, baby.
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one to see my type. Now my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight. Then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife. But I do know one thing, though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Baby, I'll love you one day. Baby, will someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. Early, baby, won't you be by me? Early, baby, lady, show me things. You know what it is, you know I'm busy. When you say you want me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way to go, only time. Well, I see you at the show tonight. Well, I see you at the show tonight. Jury in the safe on arrival. Pistol on Jack for survival. A lot of people gunning for the title. A lot of people trying to take us viral. I was trying to have a nice night. The waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think that was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it. That's like, yo, I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back. Let me get your images that last. Amex had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass, all access, cause you bad. You could go wherever with that ass. Show to the shower, to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls, cause I don't know who's out there watching. But I do know one thing, yo. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Baby, I'll love you one day. Baby, will someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. Early, baby, won't you be by me? Early, baby, lady, show me things. You know what it is, whenever I'm busy. When you say you want me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way to go, so only time. Well, I see you at the show tonight.
What's the deal? Not the Chucky voice. Not the Chucky voice. Everybody gotta have one of those Chuckies, you know. Gotta have one of those in your life to set you to the right course. What's up, Mac? How you feeling? How you feeling, Mac? Said right. I know it'd be difficult times, man. But hey, you make it through the Chucky, you get lucky. So, yeah, trying to get me a little few lives in. Before I try to see if I can make it to my boy karaoke night so I can get the vocals going. You feel me? Good. Just got done with 2-week training. Oh yeah, I know you a soldier girl now, ain't you? Soldier woman. It always the nice. Okay. See, it's Mac making it happen. Oh yeah, you was there last time. Yeah, we had to get them vocals going, you know. I actually like the military type women and stuff, man. They a little bit less sensitive. They know what order is. They know all that stuff, dog, low key, though. So, you know, as long as they don't get too masculine with it. I know some of them come on with their chest all the way up. Like, yeah, just talking about it in the other live, talking about what's too aggressive. I'm like, okay, never mind. It is like, it'd be too much. I didn't know I just left a live. I didn't know it was like a dating type live, but I know they be speaking some stuff, though. I don't know if it's dating or not, but I know they just have a bunch of single men up there. The host let me up for a minute. His room got to be popping because I went up there and got like about 20 something followers instantly. I'm like, dang. I didn't even know he was like that, but I thought he was like a conversation for men and whatever. But I don't know what they doing though. But it's interesting though. He said I just gotta hit him up to join the crew. You feel me? Can't be sensitive in the army. You already know. They most definitely will, man. They most definitely will for sure, man. I think that's some good training though, for sure, man. Because this world is not gonna require you to be sensitive. You know, they don't care about that. I mean, it's on the outside, right? On the outside, they do, but overall, life itself just is not sensitive with you. So, and that's why I always recommend people for us to get a little bit tougher, man. This is what it is. It'll make life so much easier. I'm just telling you. Some of the stuff we take more tough than it really is. It's because we weak. We be weak. I have to realize that, that's what the sensitiveness is at. Some stuff not even worth reacting to. Simply some things you could just learn by simply just closing your mouth, being observant, and picking and choosing who you need to be around. That's all it is. Everything they say, majority of the time, to build you up into a better. Most definitely, man. I feel it. I most definitely feel that they break you down a bit. People need that. A lot of people need that, man. And they don't. That's saying only the strong survive. That junk is real, man. Like really, the strong. So that's why I don't babying people low key. Because like shoot, to get anywhere, even like the people that's marching and stuff, they had to have some type of tough bone in their body to march. Just imagine all the people that's just crying and just sitting there and ain't doing nothing about it. People had to make action, so that take a little bit of strengthening up and toughening up sometimes. So we wouldn't even be anywhere in this world today. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't,
I had a question
stick our chest
about
out.
this. Do you think that Black people are behind somewhat because we are sensitive when it comes to certain things and we don't want to hear about it?
I can say that the way we act, the way we act towards each other, I think we got away with and I hate to say it, we got away with that the victim card and stuff, so we get to keep on using that in the rest of our life while we can't move any forward. I think that's what's hurting us more than anything.
Yeah, I agree.
So
a lot of times, I feel like family members and friends don't approach certain people because they like, oh, they're not gonna listen to me, or they being too sensitive, so I can't say what I want to say in order to help them out. So it's like you just gotta watch them suffer through life because they don't want to listen to what you say because they're so sensitive, And a lot of times it takes them to get into trouble for them to see what you've been talking about the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like the other side has to show them because the Black side has been babying them the whole time.
Man.
And it's like when they go over to the other side like, you gotta check that at the door. You can't do that.
You can't. People gonna hit that wall hard, man.
And you know what? I was going to send you a message earlier, and I was like, no, I'll wait till he go live. Really about Black people being sensitive and us going so long without being checked on certain things that we need to be checked on.
Yeah.
And the reason why I brought that up because I was listening to an episode on YouTube about Jeezy and Jeannie divorce, and they had like people come up with all this character testimony stuff where, well, he my boy and I know he do this and he do that. And so on her side, they seemed like they were ganging up on him, because he's the Black man. They like, oh, he had guns in the house and all types of stuff, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, I want to know, like, how many times have your people tried to check you about stuff before you even got out of hand to that point? You know what I'm saying?
I think we can't even take it, even just that in general.
Yeah.
It's the ego and pride, man. We live in a world that we just don't like feeling less than, and that's with anybody, but it's just even worse now. That's why, because like, even with accountability, that make you feel less than when you just really look at it like, dang, what the heck? I can actually mess up. It's actually my fault and I can't blame nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's that feeling, that ego and pride is something else.
Another thing I've noticed that sometimes Black men tend to go over to the other side because they feel like they can slide with a lot more, right? But at the same time, it may not be so pretty on the other side where that white woman might tell on you. She gonna
Yeah.
turn you in. She ain't
Yeah.
gonna be so
So
lenient
D-Dub.
like the black woman, where she
Yeah.
protect you and not say too much, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you on that. I actually noticed like the difference a little bit. Hold on real quick. I noticed the difference a little bit. I don't know if it's not totally right sometimes, but from my observation, right, I noticed that like if we are to go interracial, right,
Hmm.
I noticed that the reason why men pick to go the opposite or gender. I mean, not that, but I meant to say like the opposite race, right?
Right.
Is usually because they looking for it's like a form of a peace in a way. Somebody that it's not too much, you know what I'm saying? Because nowadays we got that if you can handle me, I need somebody to handle me. And also that's why women pick the YT guy because they most of the time they see the nice booty or whatever, they look and sometimes use them as a fetish or whatever, and they be like, well, so that's somebody that will put up with them. So it's the opposite. You know what I'm
But it's
saying? So
almost
it's
like
like they find
the only person you're going to be hurting is yourself. It's like I believe that a lot
Yeah.
of times the black woman do be telling the truth, and the man just don't
Yeah.
want to hear. He just don't want to get himself
True.
together. He
True.
still want to do what he want to do. Nobody's trying to change you, but they want to see you grow. They want to see you involved. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you this and this about yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm
Yeah.
just telling
Some
you,
people want to.
hey,
Some of them, they want you to grow the way they want you to. Like I don't know how to put it.
right.
Basically, like they want to mold the guy into being like how they want type situation. Which
Yeah,
and it's weird because it's like opposite roles because it's usually like
it is.
some women wouldn't mind getting molded a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I
But I
don't
think they made
mind
it back.
if you are if you're a good leader.
The
I
good
don't
leader,
mind.
right? Most definitely. But some of them so much in leading mentality because they big leaders themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they like, you got to be able to lead better than my leading and stuff. Especially like, and I was mentioning that other lot. The older they get, the more they set in their ways, the more they're not willing to bend, and they know they realize they made it this far in life. And I said, like, it's kind of harder on both ends because both of them get older, right? But I think
Hmm.
a woman is really willing, especially if a guy got it going for real. They willing to put up with a guy that's set in his ways. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's good ways, right? But
To a certain
if a
extent,
woman
like I'm
setting,
not. I find it very unfair that a man wants you to follow him to the T. I don't care how wrong he is. But when you suggest things to him, he's taking his time, he's dragging his feet. He got to ask somebody else they opinion about it. Like, what? But you want me to follow you with no hesitation? That's not fair.
yeah, I don't think you want to be in that situation. You shouldn't even prolong it. And a guy that's asking
No, I
for a
wouldn't.
following, that's not even
No, I've been
that's
there,
already a
done
red
that.
flag already if you asking.
Right. So it's like you thinking because he's a man that he's going to make the right decisions and he's supposed to be the leader, but a lot of times he don't make good decisions. My thing is I feel like if you're in a relationship, it should be mutual where you listen to me, I listen to you. We take turns or whatever. It's not just you're the right one all the time and I got to follow you, but you won't follow me because I'm the woman. You know,
Yeah.
I don't
It's all
understand
about
that.
compromising for real though. But I know one thing is like at the end of the day, no matter what I learned though, what I really learned is at the end of the day, it's always gonna be one. It's not an even leader. It's never like that because the reason why it's like that because like most of the time if you see a man, uh, most of the time he bending. Most of the time he bending. If it's going always the woman way type situation, he bending because it's not an even. It's never gonna be even though unless you just got and that's young weird. But it'd be like a petty type relationship. Well, it's your turn and then my turn and it's your turn to do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
Not
like I
like
think
that. It's like
eventually it's quiet though, huh?
right, you would naturally do it where nothing needs to be said. It's like you watch each other where you understand what's needed, what's not
Yeah.
needed, when to say something, when not to say something, when to go, when not to move. And I was talking to someone earlier where I was saying that a lot of times you're not going to always see. You have to go by faith, right?
Yep.
That's how it goes. But sometimes people be like, "No, I need to see you do it. I need to see." Seriously, I can only show you what I have. You just got to trust me and follow me and understand that this is what God told me to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
some people
feel
be
it.
like, "I need to see it." So a lot of people are visual, and that's why they stuck.
Yep.
You have to jump out on faith. I need a man that's in faith, okay?
Yeah.
Because I understand it. I understand that you're not going to be able to see everything. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta trust you, and I'm gonna just go with it. You know, it's
Yeah.
man. I had to get off the phone with this person because I wanted to punch them through the phone because
The
because
thing
this
is, we
person
got
is
to
so
learn
hard
ourselves
headed.
first. That's the
No,
thing. A
let me
lot of
tell you
us.
what happened. This person made me so mad one day, and the spirit was like, "You got to teach him." I said, "Man, do you know who this person is? Teach him." That's like trying to train a lion. Are you kidding me? Because that's how hard
Mhm.
headed he is. I'm like, get somebody else to do it, because he ain't gonna listen to me. And he like, what did he say? He said something stupid where I knew he wasn't gonna understand what I said. He was like, "Well, who told you that?" I was like, "God said that. I ain't said that. That wasn't my idea." But he didn't believe me. He didn't understand it. So
Mhm.
it's hard to teach people that don't have faith. I'm just going to say that don't understand certain things. It's hard to lead them, teach them, talk to them.
Yeah. That's all it is, man. But a lot of people ain't really dealt with their and that's what I never will recommend. If you not having dealt with your past traumas and all these situations, like a lot of us just not prepared. And then what
Right,
we do
right,
is rely on the next person to pick up for where we slack at, and then get disappointed because they don't do what we want them to do. That's why I
right.
recommend a lot of time to self and healing. You know, really focusing. That's why I was big on this, and I asked this question before in my other live. It's like, if you're not comfortable by yourself or okay with being single, you're not okay being in a relationship either. You know, you got to be able
Right.
to know how to function in life on your own before you add anybody to it. It's supposed to be an addition, and it's not supposed to be just this is my missing link and this all that stuff. I don't talk like that anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because like you should be complete, and then you should have somebody to add to your life and stuff. A lot of people like bleeding on other people too, and be like, "Man, you were like this, and you remind me of that." If you can't, you
You
gotta
you
change
be
your
cracking up when
mentality.
you do the little voice, the little crying voice. My thing is, before you get in a relationship, you have to be open minded. You have to keep in mind, like I
Got
told
to.
someone before, I come from a different family background where my grandmother, she's from Georgia. You know, she's
Yeah.
raised different. She raised her children different, right? And so those same children instill things in me, right? And then I get into the relationship with my experiences, my family background, and vice versa. So we have to listen to each other. I can't just go off of how your mama cooked chili. What if my mama cooked chili different? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I was with someone that thought like that, where he felt like his mom recipes was superior to my mom's recipes and, stuff like that. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Hmm.
I don't know, you just got some people. And then, so I was talking to someone and I was like, well, my grandmother did this and this and this and that. And I said, I remember you said that your mother was a teacher and all that stuff. And I said something else and he was like, that's disrespectful. I said, it's not disrespectful to say that the older generation may have had like a sixth grade education. That was true. I'm not lying about that. So how's that
Mm.
being disrespectful? It's the truth. So it's like you can't even say certain things without people getting offended, but it be the truth. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just calling out facts. I'm just letting you know why you may act the way you act. I understand it. You just gave me some of your family background. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why you are the way you are. Why you didn't complete this, or why, your rebuttal is like this.
You there?
It's interesting. But yeah, I have to know friends, whether it's friends, whether you're in a relationship, husband, I need someone who understands and who's open minded, you
Yeah.
know, um, about stuff.
Gotta be. You gotta be, man. That's and
Not
that's
throwing
just.
not throwing tantrums because you didn't do things exactly how they wanted you to do it. Are
Yep.
you kidding me? I had a mom like that. She was a control freak. You had to do it exactly how she said to do, and if you didn't, she might pop you.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You already know it's my way or the highway type people. And
Wait, wait. Well, I was about to say, who is this guy in the corner? I keep forgetting
One of
that
the
you
best
got
guys in the
other
building,
pages.
man.
At
One
first,
of the
like if you don't look very closely, it looked like a white guy. That's what it kind of looked like.
best. Call him
So I was like, who is
DiGiorno.
this?
DiGiorno.
Question: your cousin that comes in here and there, whatever. Are you guys really close? Are you guys first cousins?
Yeah, it's my yep.
Okay, okay.
Actually, he my the other one. He is my cousin. That's actually like the second cousin because his dad is my first cousin. Then he the son basically. So he the son. So he like my second
Are you
cousin.
guys
But
like the
we
same age?
man, I got him about like 4 years.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
His dad is about I think it's 40 or 50s or 40s, something like that. Yeah, and that's my first cousin.
It seems like when you're younger, you guys are close, right? You hang out as teenagers, but it's like when you get older, may I say 20, that's when everybody kind of start going their separate ways. And then it's like their mind changes. And
Hmm.
then it's almost like you try to go back, maybe help them or something like that. And it's like they don't even really want to listen to you. You like, wait a minute, weren't we the same one that was hanging out, sleeping in the same bed, having sleepovers? And you treat me like that?
Yeah, people grow, man. That's just what it is. People grow,
Yeah,
and they either grow from a worse way or a better way. One of them.
yeah.
What's the deal? Janine in the building. What's the deal? The topic. Oh, we on selfishness today. This is gonna be. This is actually a rewind though, but I just started it up, man. So I gotta wait for the crew to come in. So I wanted to run these a couple times before, cause I'm about to. I ain't gonna be on like I usually be, not next week, but yeah, we on selfishness, not people with the communal mindsets and the selfish, or basically what they call it in what the frick is the word, individuals. People like that have a 6 minute break time. Okay, for sure, for sure. But yeah, that's what we about to get going in a minute. Trying to invite some people up in here for sure. Oh man.
What do you think about the first question where it says, should individualist mindset complain about the community?
So with that one, the reason why I say that it's because I see too many people that don't contribute at all to the community and always, complaining about, well, the world is like this and all that, why is
Right.
the rates like this and all that? But then, like, most of the time, they the ones part of it. They the ones that's causing it. So I'm like, why
What you
is you
say, throwing the
complaining about some
rocks
stuff?
and
It's
hiding
like
their
you're not doing
hands.
anything to change your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not changing anything about your life, but then you complaining about it and wonder why stuff going south. Well, why is kids acting this way? And why is that? All these things. But it's like, just like I be getting on the man about, right? It makes no sense to sit there and complain about the 304s, but then you just sleeping with them last night. It makes no sense. You're contributing to the party off your individual
If that ain't
decisions. You know what I'm
if
saying? You
that
have
ain't the
no right to
truth,
complain. Yeah.
right? I know somebody like that where it's like they wouldn't vote, but they'd sit here and complain about what the president didn't do,
Right.
what they supposed. Yeah, people like that. I just got off the phone with someone like that. It's like you keep complaining about stuff like, well, stop doing business with certain people. Oh, okay, well, let me turn it into a business where I show people where they're messing up at. He'd say,
Hmm.
well, how can you make a business off of those principles? Because it's a need. That's like
Hmm.
saying that a man shouldn't tell a woman to, I guess, be with him, where he's telling her, well, if you're being mistreated in this relationship, I can show you better, I can do you better. You know what I'm saying? He's making it seem like I can't make a business, but you steady complaining. If I complain, I want to do something about it. That's just me.
Hmm.
And I feel like I can.
Yeah. Hey. What you got, nerd? How you feeling, man?
I feel great. I feel awesome. I got a short work day today.
Oh, okay. I know
Um,
how that feel.
yeah, well,
Hello,
only
nerd.
because I'm taking my. Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, so I'm for Father's Day. I'm gonna work my husband's shifts this weekend.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. I had a question about fighting for happiness has caused more destruction than advancement. Agree or disagree?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I feel about that question um because I do feel like two people should come together and already be happy.
Right.
And if you're fighting for happiness, it's like, okay, so what is it that the person doing or whatever that's causing you not to be happy? You shouldn't
Mm.
have to fight for happiness. If you ever had to fight for happiness, then um yeah, I've never seen couples fight for happiness. I've seen couples fight
Yeah.
for control. I've seen couples fight for over finances, but happiness, I don't know what that looks like.
So that's not even only just based around relationship. So it's just something that's going on in this world. Let me say this real quick. Hopefully I don't get the room. So we got things that's the reason why I said they either let's say destruction and advancing. Dang, what the heck? I thought this was the one about it being allowed. But basically, the thing is, so what's going on like right now, right? They making they letting certain laws go because people want to be happy, right? They I'm my best not to say this group, but basically, they
Are you saying they're being more lenient? Lenient?
no. It's because we were living in a world about fight for happiness. You know, if it ain't hurting nobody, be happy, live your life, and all this other stuff. But then again, like it's no speaking of control, it's no control behind it. So it's like they look at it as long as you happy, that's all that really matter. And people really day to day is only it's like or if they feel because somebody used the word entitled to happiness, right? That's another thing. A lot of people be feeling like happiness is supposed to be the ultimate goal in life, and it is not. Like it's a difference between living right and trying to live to be happy or feel good. Like I say, I tell people, and now that I know this, I rather live good than feel good. Because you're not gonna always feel good all the time.
Right.
If you always basing your life about feeling good, you're gonna have a horrible type life. If you always trying to be happy all the time, that's gonna be horrible. If that's your ultimate goal, is to instead of advancing, you know what I'm saying, or find a different because it don't feel good to sit there and lift weights all the time or work out or eat healthy foods. You know what I'm saying? That don't taste good. Them greens and all that stuff ain't all right. Even when they do make the greens, they be trying to making it all salty and all these other stuff, so it still messes
With
you up
all that
anyway.
meat.
Right, all that stuff is so it's all about feeling good, being happy, and all that stuff. But it's like you're not healthy. You're not you picking people like people even sleeping with people just to be happy because it make them happy, it make them stress less and all that stuff. So it's like it's all about being happy instead of being right nowadays. And I know being
So
right and wrong is subjective. I can get that. Well, to certain people, I guess they be like, "What is right and what's wrong?" What you got, nerd? What you about to say?
I think in that particular thing with the LG, the
Oh, I was about to get to
alphabets.
about that though. I ain't trying to mess with that. My room
Yeah,
jumped to
so
500. I'm
I
leaving. I'm gonna leave y'all in the box and I'm out of here.
I think it's more of acceptance than happiness for them, and
True.
I think it's their own insecurities that's stopping them from being happy. Like you want people to accept you for who you are, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
against the T people as well because you didn't even love you for who you were, and you want
Yeah.
me to accept you for who you are, and you didn't love yourself. You
That's
changed your whole body
yeah.
trying to be happy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna calm down on it. I'm scared. I'm scared. I got you. We get the point on that. So I'm
He
scared with
said,
that.
I'm scared.
We
Okay,
gonna,
I'm
but
sorry.
yeah, in
I
general,
would
it's
say
people that's
this.
like that. Not even people that's like them. It's just people like that. It's people just really just living life. Like they even mess up happy homes, right? Because they're not happy. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because people don't want to be patient with one another and be like, you know what? It might be rocky. Sometimes you might not understand me. Sometimes, so we got to find a way to make this work. You know what I'm saying? But if people living like I need to be happy at the moment, I don't like the way I'm feeling and stuff, then that's when that's why it's divorces, all these other things that's out here. So like really people, and I don't know how to put it, maybe I worded it a little bit wrong, but I just feel like people be just fighting for happiness, or not in that way,
Hmm.
but I just feel like they just okay, I'm gonna put it this way, maybe I should have put people just feel like they're entitled to happiness, and that's just the problem. You know what I'm saying? They really feel entitled to it, that I must be like I'm living my life YOLO. Why be sad? Why? So what is like everybody's way of living life, and then they don't. they think happiness, and I was talking to my cousin about this. Happiness got to be within, you know, cruise trips and freaking the good
Right.
person, the ultimate person, my husband, my wife, you know, all that stuff or whatever. That's supposed to be your ultimate. That's not, you know what I'm saying? If we put our things, we put our happiness into people and things and stuff and not finding it within ourselves, that's where the problem is at. I was even using this and I actually had this on a post though about, you know, if I get my amount of happiness can be real and it's a perspective, you know, perspective is what make happiness. That's what I had to learn. That's some new thing I got to start teaching people, you know. So I realized that though is perspective is what makes happiness. Because like I can just love drawing. You know what I'm saying? My drawing, I can draw this little nice little picture on the wall and get the amount of joy, right? Because that's the ultimate thing, really, not really happy. So I can get that out of just a picture as big as I went on. You know, some people feel about a cruise trip. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you view these things. Because some people can go on that cruise trip and feel like it was the worst thing on earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not
Right.
the happiness is not within these things. It's just of how you perceive it. Perceive it. You know what I'm saying? You could do that without money or without another person. So
Yeah. Did he freeze?
thing to kick me out.
Okay, you back.
I'm back here to kick me out. Maybe I gotta do the other filter. The other filter ain't kick me out at all yesterday. What the heck? I'm a circle. What is going on? But yeah. That's what I was getting to
You know
about
what?
that.
It seems like even when it comes to laws, it's like they keep changing them, like as if they don't want to see people comfortable and happy. You notice
Yeah.
that, like where it gets to a point where they be like, "Oh man, they figured us out. Let's go ahead and change these laws again."
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can become a ghost real quick. That might work a little better.
I respect Putin for, his new laws or whatever laws he got going on over there. I understand people hate or dislike Putin, but that
Hmm.
man got his stuff down packed.